Oh my god, fresh off the presses. Cool. By the way, leave a comment on how cool this shirt is, huh? You like this? Green shirts are fine on green screens, but yellow shirts, they give you this beautiful effect, huh? Amazing. I'm floating head streamer. Double Trouble Recharge Update Preview. So not for this week, but for next week. We got ourselves a Power Rangers Thunderbolt, slightly adjusted, only slightly so. Go, go, Pink Bean Yeti. Version 240 is upon us. Pink Bean Yeti return once more as a limited time playable classes. As every single time, they've got one extra new skill. The titles are coming back, so one for Pink Bean, one for Yeti. And if you have both of them on the same character, you can combine them for the best in slot title. If you, of course, already have one of the two on a character, all you need to do is pick up one of the one that you don't have yet on that character, turn it into the title, and then turn the other title you have onto another character. Or if you don't care as much about the min-maxing, you could put them onto different characters as well. Give your bossing mules near best in slot titles. The difference, I believe, is 10 stat and 5 weapon attack, but we'll look into the details. Or someone in the comments can let us know. That's like the extent of the difference. It's the same boss damage. It's just a little bit of stat and attack difference. Consumables. Yeah, basically in the game itself, you know, in the special server itself, you'll have a bunch of stuff that you have access to grow very quickly. And the goal would be to, I assume, like last time, to get to level 200 on both. Earn cosmetic raising a rock spirit and grow the rock spirit. I believe that was in Orangemushroom, Pink Bean, X Yeti World, Super Pink Bean and Yeti World. I believe that's the same thing that we had here. Boom. Except the visuals, of course, for them are quite a bit different. A bunch of restrictions, super step up with the titles. I believe that's all this stuff. With all the free things, the title, the shop that you can buy things in the game with, some NX stuff, new attack, what is it, triple color spotlight at level 200. And Spirit of El Nath at 270. Ancient Yeti Guardian who is said to have protected the Yetis of El Nath Mountain since the beginning of time. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Let's see. For a limited time, Pink Bean Yeti will be available as playable classes. Take form as these beloved characters, each equipped with special skills in a new world. In the Yeti Pink Bean world, you'll enjoy increased EXP rates and deal more damage to monsters and bosses. This time around, Pink Bean and Yeti will each have a new skill in their artillery. Huh, there it is. Yeti Pink Bean Step Up. Yeah, that looks a lot like this, right? I'll include the link for this in the description as well, so you can read it up. Seems like there's 17 missions with a bunch of rewards in Pink Bean World itself, just to at Pink Bean and Yeti World to just progress faster, and also some stuff that you can pick up per ID, so that you can pick up in non-special world as well, so in your regular world where you're playing. You manage to complete all the step-up missions for each class, so one for Pink Bean, one for Yeti. Yeti will reward you with the Yeti Incredi title coupon, including step-up missions for Pink Bean with the Holy Pink Beanie D title coupon, like I said before, and then if you have both of them, you can combine them, right? We can double-check the stats here. So the separate one is 10 all-stat, 5 weapon magic attack, 10 boss, and then the combined one is 20 all-stat, yeah, so it's 5 weapon magic attack, 10 all-stat, like I said. Okay. I remembered it. Yes! Good job, brain. But like I said, it is a small difference, so if you're okay with splitting that, then split that. If you don't want to have it on one character to just the min-max, then throw them together. And then only if you have both of them, not as coupons, but as actual titles in your inventory during the event time, then you can fuse them together and get this one here. Looks like, well, it's got them both to get a little star. Yeah, events, yeah, so all the NX stuff that they mentioned there, so that's all of this stuff as well. It has to do with Stan's letter. It's pretty easy to do, but it's like, last time it was near the end of the event, and it's also pretty easy to overlook. So don't forget to participate in that if you want to get it. I think some of these things might also be available now with the NX event that we have going on, but not everything, I think. I thought the Pink Bean hoodie was part of it, but maybe not. More events. Grow your very own Rock Spirit in Grow the Rock Spirit. Defeating monsters at your level will drop Rock Spirit energy, which is used to level up your Rock Spirit. Reaching certain level milestones will provide a unique reward, such as a Rainy Day Rocket Spirit Chair, Rock Spirit Roid, which hopefully comes with a heart, but probably a bad one. Rock Spirit Action Damage Skin Unit. And additional growth rewards. Can we find where that is? Rock Spirit. That's from November last year. Okay. There we go. Gets his own little UI here, but under the star. I really wish that events like this would just be here. Just one extra icon while it's on, so we can just click it and be in it, not have to like double click every time. Or worse, put it like under here, so you have to click, click, click. Ugh. The extra hidden stuff. Okay, lots of green things here. So it looks like growth points. After you defeat 3,000 monsters, you will only acquire growth points by looting Rock Spirit Energy, which will drop from monsters within your level range. One growth point for every 30 monsters within your level range, up to 3,000. Okay. Each time you reach a new level, you can use the receive button to get the rewards. EXP vouchers can be traded for experience. 300 EXP vouchers. Hopefully we can use multiple at once and don't have to spend 3 days clicking all these things. Rainy Day Rock Spirit Chair, so that's at level 3. Level 6 has the Android, and level 8 has the damaged skin. What does it look like? Can we see the picture? Oh, here. This is what the damaged skin will look like. It's Unit and A. Oh, what does that mean again? Action damage skin. That means it's animated, I think, right? It's not a animation. Yeah, that there's like a little animation that plays when you damage. I don't think we have a picture here of, or like a video of what that looks like. But it's not stationary like all the other damage skins so far. So another something new. And then we have the Maple Chronicle. And also they haven't without doing anything. So this is basically when you AFK up to, is it up to 12 or up to 24 hours? One of the two. Or it's up to 24 hours, but it goes at double the speed when you're online and half the speed when you're offline or something. Basically, you can just pick up EXP once it amounts to, so once there's some EXP in there, you can pick it up on a character just to get some free EXP, basically, just by being logged into the game. So if you're AFKing, keep your computer on, make Nexon, give Nexon numbers that they can show to their investors and people that they want to, party up with, how many hours of playtime they have. That's why they throw up an event like this once in a while to just get those numbers up, You can also earn some unique cosmetic items, such as the Busy Worker and Mount. Okay. I seriously haven't done anything chair and the Lazy Grasshopper chair. And more. Okay. So this is a mount. That's kind of cool. Really reminds me of Bug's Life. The little... it's coming to GS. That's all next week. Next week's should be patch on Wednesday. And then Maple Chronicle is they reworked a bunch of stuff. As you guys know, a while ago they hired a bunch of people to make sure that the storyline, the lore in Maple was more streamlined and more correct, and that there weren't any contradictions anymore, which there were. And part of that is also redoing the Grand Athenaeum and adding extra chapters. Basically all of the lore you've already done, you can replay And, you know, of course, this is the highlight of all the updates ever, and this is why people play this game. Honestly, the lore building and the general world and everything that Maple lives in is quite good. There's definitely some repeating themes and some, like, easy, you know, easy plots and stuff, but I don't think it's bad, and it's nice that it's getting a little bit of a revamp like that. I think we can also see that here. Wait, can we? Boom, boom. Oh, was that not what it was called? Athanae. Oh, wait, they put an extra E in there. Nope. What if I just look for Grand? Grandis? Grandees? New character relationships and Grandis? What is that? Does anyone know what that's called in Korea? It's not that old, so... Oh wait, maybe Chronicles? Maybe if you look for Chronicle, maybe that can find it. Ah, Dimensional Library. Maple Chronicles, here we go. Yeah, they got some music. Giant ass library. You got your books, you got your storylines. All of the chapters, all of the lore. So that's mainly what's going to be in there. You can play it on auto, you can play it on manual. If you're just, you know, a badass lore buff. And then the other stuff that's finally coming. Woohoo! I was expecting this. I was expecting this in early February. Is the new boss UI. It'll look really cool. It'll actually have pictures. Right now, sometimes I have trouble finding where the bosses are because the order of the names is not quite... Because, you know, KMS bosses always slept on the bottom. Or non-KMS, sorry. But that's not where they should be in terms of difficulty. So just having a picture next to them will help a lot. And just... Basically, the boss UI that we have now is just a temporary... Was basically just the alpha version of what it was supposed to be. Where do I have it? Oh, it's 7, yeah. It's like a very rudimentary list like this. So, and then you have form party here. So what it's going to look like is... yeah, they're really taking from like 16 different updates and smashing them all together. This was the first update after... here. Oh, this one. So it's going to look like this. It's pretty. It's pretty. So you see, like, if you just hover over here, you'll see a dash, but you'll have different tabs. And what the tabs will show you is... So this is the other tabs. So one will be making the boss's UI. That will be a separate tab where you can look and you can put the requirements for the party. But the third one I think is really nice. It basically shows you for the bosses. It shows you which ones you've already done on your character. So you can go in and yeah, you can just immediately log in, check the third tab, and you can immediately see whether they're already clear, whether they're not clear yet. And you don't have to be like, oh god, did I do that Thursday after reset? Or, dude, I thought that was last week. Because we have, like, at this point, a lot of people have 10 plus bossing mules. So it could be a nightmare to try to keep track of all of that. So, you know, clear pictures, clear names, difficulties, tab, you know. I think this alone will be quite a nice cleanup. And then access the boss UI through the party UI by clicking on the boss button, and then you'll be able to see this for like quick matchmaking. And I don't remember exactly, but I think maybe matchmaking for Monster Park. I don't know if they will add that here as well. But it would be cool if MPE, Monster Park Extreme automatic matchmaking would also be added in there, so that you can basically use this as a bye-bye Excel sheet. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people whose Excel sheets can get retired finally. Although people might still want to keep track of how many times they've done it, how much money they made per character, etc., etc. But yeah, match by 4 people of similar level. Basically, you just click the top option, very similar to the PQs that are there sometimes during summer and winter event, right? Where you just do it for EXP. In the same way, you can just click that, go into a queue. You have enough people, boom, they just slam you together, probably another channel, but yeah. An exit button added in Hungry Muto, insane. So we don't know to which extent this is all going to be added as well. Magnus's entry maps unified into one. That would also be cool, that if you click next for normal and then click go, but it doesn't take the next, that you go to easy Magnus and you have to walk out again and click normal again too. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see for the exact details on the patch next week. But this will give you a little bit more insight on what it looks like. These, yes, it's here, auto matchmaking. Yeah, it looks like auto matchmaking part is at least here. So recruit party and clear status. That'd be nice. The only sad thing is that Gollux is still just normal. It's like all Gollux is normal, as if they just can't know what difficulty you're fighting, sadly. But at least he gets a cool picture, you know. And then has a move to boss here as well. Yep, the AFK chair. Yeah, I don't know which one of the updates they pulled that one from. Oh, I didn't do anything but maybe here. Didn't. Oh, nice, nice. It's up there up the top, but then not anywhere else anymore. Oh, if this is a Tespia, it might not have the detail. Oh, this is a Tespia 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 1 for 7, which means that the live version has a completely different number. That's probably this one? Ah, here. Oh, moving letters. That looks like a different share. I wonder if the... Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Based on the amount of time you have acquired experience, you will receive rewards. Total of 20 hours, 15 triple EXP, 15-minute coupons. Okay. Total of 40 hours to trade boost potions. Don't use them on charm, or I'll come for you in your sleep. Total of 60 hours, 3 special medals of honor. Total of 80 hours. Selective symbol voucher for 60 arcane or 12 authentic. I don't like that they went from the 4 to 1 to the 5 to 1. They just nerfed those things. Total of 100 hours. I sincerely haven't done anything chair voucher. And then there's the grasshopper chair, and then the ant mount. And, oh, a pickaxe as well by the looks of it. When you jump around with it. You receive reward based on the total number of star candy you've collected. 10 times gives you the voucher, 400 times a golden pickaxe, or 10 times is the busy ant, and 4,000 times a diamond pickaxe voucher secret. Damn. Is it like a mini game? Bottom option. Oh, we got ourselves a Oh, you can just buy that for 10,000. Oh wait, is that an AFK area? It doesn't have a timer. Oh. Ah, wait, you can AFK here on the chair for EXP, or you can AFK on the... on the mount for thingies? Is that what the thing is? Go to Quiet Grasshopper through the event icon on the left side of the screen. Pink Bean and Yeti cannot enter RIP. You can sit on the idle grasshopper chair to accelerate the rate at which experience is accumulated in experience pouch. Yeah. You can buy the chair for 100k mesos from the grasshopper. I see. You can also talk with the supervisor and to transform into an ant and collect star candy to accelerate the rate at which experience is accumulated in the experience pouch. If the experience pouch is full, you will not be able to participate until you claim the experience. Uh-huh. Right, right. But why would you buy the chair to accelerate if you can also just get transformed into an ant and accelerate the EXP and also save for the extra stuff? Is it a different multiplier? Maybe it's a different multiplier. Up to 12 hours, including when you're not online. While you're online, the experience will be stored every 10 seconds. When you're offline, every 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah. Experience will not be stored if you're logged into a character in the room of truth. Oh. Experience will be stored if you are offline. If you're logged in, as if you're offline. If you're logged into a character that has not accepted a quest, is below level 101, or is a 0 that has not completed chapter 2. You gotta click the bottom. Okay. Okay. Oh, will the bosses have a timer if you fail? The timer should be just on the door if you're trying to go in, but... Alright, so that's this area. Okay. Yeah, I think we went all over all the things in the preview then. But again, next week we'll have the full details. So the game will be down for maintenance on Wednesday, which means that we will hopefully get the details and the patch notes on Tuesday. But most of the time we get them very late on Tuesday, which means that we will go over them on Wednesday while the game is down. So if you're around and the game is down for maintenance, come and join the stream. And we'll be going over the patch notes together and just talk about Maple related stuff and maybe some more news from KMS Tespia as well by that time. Because that is looking, annoying if you guys haven't seen it, but basically they set up the rule, or the new rule in Tespia, what they're playing with to avoid too many carries in Reboot is that if you do not do at least 5% of the total boss's damage in a party of more than 2 people, so 3 to 6, that you do not get any drops. To rehash my take, I think if that's a party of 3, maybe a 4, that's probably fair, even for supports. If it's a party of 6, though, I don't know. There might be supports that don't do that much damage themselves, but that bring way more damage to the table by virtue of who they are. And yeah, it might be... I hope that number is not just pulled out of thin air, but I hope that's based on some realistic numbers. Because I don't want it to get to the point where they just have to increase the damage for support so that they can get drops. I want supports to be able to be supports. And like I said way back, I was pretty sure that, you know, there probably is a system that could be fair, that could determine how much did someone participate, and then have that be determining whether people should get drops, but I don't trust Nexon to do that, and they confirm that by just saying, oh, they just put a number of percentage of the damage, and that's, yeah, that just feels like a very, very simple fix for a complicated problem, so we'll see how that happens. Again, it's just Tespia, so it might still change. Hopefully in Korea they give a lot of feedback. They've got a lot of Reboot players right now, insane amount, right, because all of the worlds were completely full. So hopefully they get enough feedback there and enough people test it to adequately see if that makes any sense, those numbers, or if that's just really, really unfair for support. So we'll see about that. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and see you next week for super details. But yeah, you already got a lot of details now from Korea. Right, bye.